Good morning, children. How are you today, Finally got a bit of time to visit the wolves that raised you. Ugh. You know, she's your mother, you know, suckled you and everything. Make sure you bring a fresh rabbit. Alright, good. It's not bothering me anymore. Excellent. Alright. Well, if life's taught me anything, it's that we just kind of have to plow into the ease without without thinking. Just don't think. You know, like a fucking band-aid. Equality. Dunno. Probably bad. Don't overthink it. Oh, that's right. It's the fucking Spaghetti-O Tetris. God damn it. Pour ça va? Une partie? Alright. Well, this is different to what I was expecting. What's the point of this? Well, at least that was just kind of fucking boring. I mean, John, joke or not, that would still be pretty funny. Oh, damn. For a second, I thought Equality 2 was going to be some kind of weird French JRPG. With, like, that just delightfully quaint, haven't quite got it yet Western attempts at anime that you'd get in the 90s. Okay. Push any button to continue. I'm guessing that's what that means. Apoyas. I'm guessing that's... It feels like it might be cognate with apply. You know, apply a gentle touch to continue. I mean, I don't think gentle's not in there. Hey, this has music at least. Weirdly, Monkey Island music. I love the little sound effects. I just... that anime girl didn't belong there. None of that. That had no thematic connection. Fucking staring at me. Okay. This is one of those ones that looks Korean. It is Korean. Getting an eye for it. Yeah, I've never really been into the 3D fighters. Like, sometimes they can be fun. The highlights of Tekken are usually good. But, like, you know, so much of it is just like... I mean, the highlights I usually watch will just be like fucking weird iMagician clips. Because it's just him being Yoshimitsu and just being like a fucking terror with Yoshimitsu. And, like, It doesn't always work, but man, okay. Start, setup, alright. A P. Let's just start. I don't want to overthink this one. Alright, is it a platform? Alright, I can throw carrots. Alright, carrots banish ghosts, good to know. Alright. Yeah, piss off. Ah, fuck off! I think I'm actually running low on carrots. Alright, I can't get up there. I've got like a punch. Well, some kind of wallop. That's good, because I was fucking running out of carrots. Alright, that's... Oh, fuck. Alright, exit is exit. Go is continue the game. Now we know. Sack. There we go. Ah! Alright, now I have like massive sack or something. What little Oni is this? Yeah, fuck you, ghost. Alright, I'm behind the mushroom. Alright, can't make that. I need yellow paper and chicken blood. Ow. No. Oh, he didn't get me. Oh, fuck yeah. I want whatever that is, and I can't have it, and that upsets me. I don't know what roofs I can run on and what I can't. There doesn't appear to be a huge amount of rhyme or reason to that. Oh, that's ice cream. Ooh, what the fuck was that? Okay. Is that fucking... like, Karnov? Fuck off, Karnov. Keep fucking doing it. Okay. Now, is that a power-up, or is that gonna hurt me? Power-up. Alright. What the fuck are you walking on? Whatever it is, I don't think I can walk on it. I feel like I'm missing something. You know, like, I don't think I can... Is there like a power jump or something? Like... Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Carrot. Alright, that's the yellow paper that I was looking for. Okay, now I'm... I think this is all just shit I can throw. Alright, there's garlic. I need like biggie jump though. Alright, I can't make that. That's just silly. I swear those fucking guys were jumping on something, you know? It's like there's something there, but there isn't. Ah! Alright, this is kind of cunty. I mean, how the fuck, like, you know... Is there some kind of wizardry that grants me the ability to see this shit? I bet they were. Those fucking guys were jumping on some shit, but it's invisible to me. Whatever. Fat, horny child. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Yeah. I think I've got it here somewhere, actually. Wait, is Dead Aim the PS2 one or one of the PS1 ones? Because I do have my light gun set up in my other little light gun set up in here now. I have to still be kind of slightly irritatingly far away from the TV, but there's just not a lot you can do about that. But yeah, I have played that a little. That was in the list of things to do, like, It's morning. Yeah, the hopping vampire, the Jiangxi. Also, it kind of... Alright, now look, this better be good. Accolade, you know? Look at that. This is what I've been wanting from E this whole time, is just something where I can play a goddamn video game. You know? Give me something from the 90s about, like, yeah, this slightly lobotomized Brock Lesnar looking motherfucker. I mean, slightly, it looks like a chunk of a hemispherectomy. Well, Jake, because like playing any arcade game with infinite quarters, you know, sometimes it's to see the game that maybe you don't want to spend $20 to fucking beat. And with light gun games, the activity is enjoyable because there's an aim component to it.
All mining ships, abort Mazrium or pickup. Repeat, abort Mazrium or pickup. The Citadel has come alive. It's attacked the mines. Our satellite picked up this message.
Our defensive begins. The shall no longer be affected by those whose flesh bleed.
That thing seems to be biomechanical.
Alright.
It's made an energy web that can go into moon space. The moons are surrounded. Rescue ships can't get through. Everyone is dying.
Mazrim, not Levios's moons. The bleeding flesh that enters our citadel will be killed and thrown into tissue vats for reuse. Gar has spoken.
That's the latest message from
Yeah, like it hasn't been quarters in arcades since like 1990. Like they might take the fucking coins, but like, you know, like Street Fighter played, you know, was the first game I played. Street Fighter 2 was the first game I played that like cost $1. You know, prior to that they were 20 cents. You could play like, you know, Galaxian and Galaga and shit for like 20 cents. But like, then it was $1. And sometimes it'd be like $1 and you'd get like 2 credits, but usually it was just 1 credit. And, you know, that adds up. Alright, I pushed down and it made it enter. Ah, fucking course. Every fucking time, just stupid. Is this like an FPS or something? Because there appears to be... What do we got here? We got... Okay. Aim up, aim down, turn left, turn right. Alright. Might just use the fucking... You know... Alright. Dan, please! Escape must penetrate the alien fortress. Alright, so we can pick other people. Alright, come check. Okay. Photon bolt. Lady karate. Alright. I mean, look, Kumchuk's got the highest attack strength, so you gotta love it. The back door. Oh, okay. Huh.
The clan of Tradan shall be made proud today.
Alright. Like, I'd have to fiddle around, maybe use like a twin stick setup. But I mean, so far so good. Like, I wonder what alt does. Like, I feel like it's slightly, like maybe the auto control setup I feel is slightly... Huh, that's interesting. I wonder if there's a way to make it go like that, sort of just generally. Either way, I'm kind of intrigued by the third person element here. Alright, doors just open if you walk up on them. Alright, so the doors appear to be some kind of basic auto aim, so that's nice. these do you suppose? They explode. Ow, 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 ow. Who did that? I feel like maybe aim might be a little more important in this one than I was hoping. Which is wild if you think about it. Ow, 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 ow. No smack bottom, no smack bottom.
Much has been abandoned here.
Is blowing these up getting me anything? I mean, it's fun. Partial credit. This is where I came in. No. Alright. Alright, those aren't opening. Oh, do I have a wall grunt? Yeah, wall grunt. Huh. Alright, I feel like I gotta actually blow that one up to get its creamy innards. It's like, I mean, there's an auto return on it, but page up, page down to like aim is a little fidgety. No, that's, well, I may have to. Alright. Is there a jump? Yeah, like there's a lot to this one. Oh, there is a jump. Okay. Whee! Is there like change view? Inventory, select, duck, jump. Oh, there are. Okay, right shift. Oh, look at that. Now it's a first-person game. Alright, it has like the left-right mouse look. I bet this could be tweaked to have like fucking up-down mouse look. I mean, now we're all being denied lizard butt, but like, you know, look. You're gonna have to source your goddamn weirdo porno elsewhere. You know, that's not my job, alright? See, this has been a fun discovery. You know, this is enjoyable. Alright, that's where I came down. I came up here and there's just kind of a bunch of crap. Like, I feel I'm missing some kind of important detail about, like, how I'm supposed to interact with this world. But I mean, like, that's okay. We're just gonna have a little poke about. This isn't gonna be a full or exhaustive playthrough. Like, maybe destroying certain things opens certain doors. Just... Wall grunt. Yeah. Alright, got me a photon pulse cell. I can't jump high enough though to like, you know. I mean, I'm guessing fat lizard bro doesn't jump very high, like that's fair. Like that's more for the ladies. You know, well, that's not bad. That's a keeper. Like, see that's something. I mean, it's an unfortunate like high point because it's not going to maintain. But like, this is, you know, this is one of the happier little things that like, you know, you do. It's like I've never heard of Eradicator, and it's actually functional. It, you know. It doesn't do anything that's horribly irritating to me. It's fun. Like, I enjoyed myself there. You know? I mean, like, I do worry that, like, it's just a bunch of fucking turrets. You know? Like, that's always a concern. I don't want to play a game where I'm just galloping about. I mean, yeah, it looks like there's I don't know, guys up there. Alright, see? Eradicator. That's what I want. uh, no amount of muscles can get the Prince Adam haircut to work. It just doesn't. Just give up. I mean, this name rings a bell, but it sort of blurs together. There's a bunch of games like this, like the, well, no, not, you know, games like this exactly, but there's titles like there's Less to the Unlikely. You know, there's a few of these where it's just like, hey, play as some weird loser. I'm not even sure what kind of game this is going to be, because two of those screenshots gave me very different fucking views of things. Like, there was one where I was threatening to burn down an Amish guy's, like, fucking barn or something. Yeah, any situation where you've got a character called King Fudd the Bewildered. I feel like I'd remember if a Less to the Unlikely... Wait, no, is that this game? Alright. I think even the horse is embarrassed by this performance. Gadzooks! Oh, yep. Good old Apple Lance. Eric the Unready. Okay. Theobald the Erratic. I don't know if I'd want to go to Theobald the Erratic's feasts. You know? That's a dice roll. Well, now he's dead. I like how much the Jester's enjoying this. I think that's Albert Brooks. I mean, that's who I'd have as my Jester. Ulrich's House of Torches. True, true. You know? Alright, This is such a letdown of a fucking... you know... Alright. Oh, fucking there, thank you. How do they turn an adventure into a spreadsheet? Like, just how? How'd you do this? Why'd you do this? This is a bummer, man. Like, that is such a miserable interaction screen. Like, that sucks. Fucking, there are so many ways to do exactly kind of what they wanted to do, but like, you know, in a way that might be misconstrued as fun from a distance. Alright, then ready. You know, like that. Like that's too much, you know? That is just too much. I was hoping it was going to be only Hudson. Oh, it wasn't bugged. Like, I got it, you know, I got it working. It sucks. Is the problem. I'm willing to bet it got Adventure Game of the Year because there's loads and loads and loads of shit in it. But, like, you know, there's kind of a reason why other adventure games took off and still get made today, and that doesn't. You know, there's a reason why the fucking, you know, spreadsheet style adventure game is not something you can find modern versions of getting, you know, like there's no fucking broken sword shadow of the fucking spreadsheet. Never not make me laugh seeing just poof exclamation point. Presto shapo. Ta-da, what a figure. I'm curious about what the fuck that is. Ah. I'm not sure what's happening. And you don't stare at me with your dead fucking... what? Alright. That's almost as scary as Elisa. Yeah, see, I don't mind. Again, it's okay for there to be spreadsheet games. But, like, you know, you kind of gotta think. Like, if you make, like, kind of a spreadsheet game, but then try to mingle in fighting game elements, you're not gonna get fighting game players, you know? Escape from Delirium. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. See? Point and click. Okay. This kind of feels like a homemade game on an engine you could buy, but like... it also feels way too good for that. News! Antique corpse? Man, this music takes me back. It's around like 2001 to 2003. What are you doing? That doesn't feel legitimate. When was this made? This feels like it was made in like fucking 2015 or some shit. Paul's dead. They're all dead. Wait, there was a tree. Which reminds me of like a mix a friend of mine had on minidisc. And it was all like this fucking, you know, weird dream techno shit that you listened to when you were high. Frank doesn't exist anymore. You're in the antique corpse dimension. String. I mean, look, you know, this is already better than every other fucking homework game I've touched. Pick those up. Okay, so I have some string and I have some pulleys. Let's look at the rails. No, the party boy music from Jackass, very different. I know it off by heart. Because it's just as silly as this is way too dreamy. Like, this is pirated game installer scene music that you actually listen to. What's that? Push? Push brick wall. Give me that hook. Alright, I got like the makings of an idea. Alright, rails. Like, okay, I got string, a pulley, and like, you know... What's that? Throw? Alright, I can... Alright, so how do I... Okay. You see, like, I can bumble through it without knowing anything. I don't know, man. I'm trying to find a way to pull a wall down, alright? You know? Why can't I use this lizard over here? That's bullshit. Alright, I don't... So I can't walk down onto the rails. I don't know, man, you know? I'm just okay, so there's a blocked entrance. There's rails. Alright, well, that's to the pit. Appears to be a broken light. Sign, okay. I don't think I can do anything with a sign. Just rails and fucking, you know. Nothing over there. Can't lick the goo. Alright, that's a blocked entrance, so I can't. There's no way out there. Alright. I don't have a fish. I mean, there's that little lizard. I think he's just like set dressing though. Huh, okay. Operate. Huh. That's interesting. Bob hook. Can I use that with a ball? See, that's what I was trying to get at. Huh. Honestly, the music's been keeping me going on this one. Na, na, na. I mean, yeah. I mean, what's all this extra stuff here? Okay, so there's like... so it appears to just be Delirium. Okay. Like, I don't know, if that, like, that's really good for something made by two people with, like, just a fucking, you know, constructor. Oh, fuck. I love a guy on the right there. Just loves him some hell. He's just super excited for another morning of hell. It's like, oh! It's been an almost concerning, like, I know I begged for it, but this has been a remarkably good run of games so far. And, oh, hell yeah. I mean, that looks insane. I'm gonna turn my aircon on. Oh, Guns N' Roses, straight to hell for you. Huh? What? Alright. This reminds me of that, like, fucking Young Ones episode where there's those two demons, Olgo and Fatumch, fucking running around. Haha! I knew it'd be anus. Glowing cross, a silver... Alright, that all sounds pretty good. Okay. A Mona. Oh, I want to talk to the Mona. Oh, it's that guy. You know, even for one of these things, I'll give it. It's a lot better, you know? Like, I can talk to the skeleton. Yeah, but I've got stuff to do, man, you know? Alright. You know, I mean, that's some options where I don't, you know? That guy keeps, like, fucking, you know... There we go. Hell Privates. I mean, these people are all fairly understanding for hell. You know what I mean? Like, that's all pretty impressive. I wonder if I can just beat the Mona up. T is for terrain. Ah. Ow. Ah. Wait, I'm dead in hell. How am I dead in hell? Man, accidentally sending your girlfriend to hell, you would never hear the fucking end of that. I feel like naming him Dick was a big deal for these people. Like, you don't need the character's name that much in any piece of writing. You know, like if you kind of like unfocus your eyes, you can just see the dicks. And there's too many dicks. Honestly, that one survives. I mean, tedium would probably really help hell, you know? Like, I feel like just, you know, insane suffering is just gonna, like, it'll white out after a while. Like, you can't just torture someone eternally. Okay. Is Marcana like fucking Hungarian for black screen or some shit? Hmm. Doesn't look like I'm missing out on much. I mean, now that I'm kind of curious about that. Like, imagine if Pitfall had really good graphics. You know, like imagine if like just other things developed, but video game technology didn't. And it's just like, oh look, here we got fucking, you know, Pitfall HD. Look at this guy. You can see his fingers. The Is This Anything? Yeah, Beetlejuice was like the Afterlife's waiting room. That was kind of more limbo, I think. That is from the truly amazing David Letterman segment, Is This Anything? Where he'd get them to hire some like street performer from like New York doing some weird goddamn act. They'd say, Is this anything? The curtain would open. They'd be doing their act. The curtain would close. And then they'd have a brief discussion and decide whether or not that was anything. Absolutely genius. Look at that guy. Look at that. Graphics. Now that I know what it looks like, I kind of want to get it to work. But, like, it's just not, and I also don't really want to fucking struggle with it just to get, like, I don't know, maybe that guy walking left and right. And, that's the only gameplay footage, and it's making me suspicious. Oh, no, well, now he's under the fucking brick wall. Now he's lying down. It is. It's Pitfall. My feet. That looks like one of those weird caiman crocodiles or some shit. Like, you know, the ones with the really long fucking snouts that are just baffling and stupid. What's this? Escape from Marcana. No. The Is This Anything segment started from, like... It was before it was a bit. They just go, hey, look at this thing. And they open the curtain, and there's this guy in this kind of weird outfit. And again, he's like, you know, he's a street performer. He's got this giant ball, but it's sort of... It's a little bit between a ball and a balloon. Like, it has way more fucking structural integrity than a balloon, but it's huge and filled with lots of fucking, maybe helium, but probably air. And each side of it has got, like, this bungee strap attached to it. And it's got these handles. And it's a huge fucking ball. Like, it's bigger than him. And he's bouncing it on his chest. And so there's just this guy there, and there's this giant fucking ball that's going boing, boing, boing. And then later on they came back. And then when they came back, the ball was on the ground, and the guy was bouncing off of it. And that's just been stuck in my head for like 15 years. And that was the start of Is This Anything? And that's been your Dave Letterman lore for today. It has 1,000 screens. Yeah, it was It was definitely in the 2000s. One of the when it was is this anything and will it float were two of his great little fucking 2000s bits. Guess what Will It Float was about? They had an object, and Dave and Paul argued over whether or not it was going to float. And then they tested that theory. Alright, we'll get to this in a second. I need to pee, so you can listen to the pee song. Letterman was the internet before the internet. Like, if you go back to some of his real early bits, like, he had, like, the fucking, you know, pneumatic press thing. He'd just drop shit off the roof of the Ed Sullivan building. Oh, no, it was probably pre-Ed Sullivan, even. He just dropped shit off the roof of the building he was in a bunch. You know, it's good stuff. Good stuff. There was a fucking, one of those big fat fucking green cicadas in the fucking toilet. And so I'm taking a pee, and then there's just this. Like, look, man, you're interrupting me, okay? There's nothing you were doing in here that was doing anything. God, they're weird creatures. I don't understand them. Like, I feel like I only ever interact with them when they're sort of near death or something, because they'll just be around, and I'll be like, alright, do you want to go outside? And it's alive, but it's like I pick it up and I put it on like a little, you know, the banister of the stairs outside, and it just immediately goes weep and just rolls off. And it doesn't fly, it just hits the ground and goes Mark. And I'm like, well, what are you exactly? Huh. That bit at the bottom there is an accurate simulation of how fast Germans speak. I fucking... Okay. Oh, I think I got molested. I'm not even bothering to slow that down. I can just fucking suck it. I love the box art. Uber 200 Heise utilities character sheets. Oh god. I don't play fantasy games to have a woman looking at me with disgust, okay? Or giving me the finger, alright? I don't need this. What Nelson? I mean, I should be audible there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the fuck that said. Piss. Programm und Grafik. What's going on? Okay. I'm guessing this is choose character? Well, choose your Mitch. Okay. I mean, this being entirely in German is going to be... Alright, so that's... Okay. Reach into pocket. Okay, what? What is that doing? Fuck this. What the? Oh. Oh. Street fight. Dein Gescheit. Weiter. In some fucking baffling forgotten tongue, therefore it is unplayable. I mean, it seems functional for what it is. That's amazing. The fucking picture for it is like a screenshot of a cover from Budget Media, which is one of the most budget fucking company, you know, names I have ever heard. Ooh. Uh-huh. Alright. That castle's a bit blue. I don't know who. 9 red shoes. Alright. Rosh. Why are you talking in Ramstein? Okay. Oh, look, fucking... This goes too long. She seems fun. Okay. He Lawson. Oh no, now I'm in Hall. Yeah, fuck me. It's just this again. The same damn game. Oh man, the Eli. I was really hoping this was just going to be a game called Escape from Eli. Yeah, Budget Media. Like, that's depressing. No one is looking forward to the next Budget Media release. Hard work. Eli t-shirt. Okay. The University of Delaware. Wow. I'm in Delaware. Goodbye. Goodbye, Delaware. Watch this not be able to back it up. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, look. I still don't think the gameplay is going to match it. But if I'm wrong, that's a good day. VGA. Video Gate Array. Dude. Alright. So we're killing reptiles or we're killing robots? That seems excessive. Alright. Tangan, that rings a bell. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the lady scientist? What game it? Like, Alright. Ow, god damn it. I don't know why I got a second guy. He just kind of appeared. I don't appreciate his presence. And he's just kind of fucking up a lot. And he's ruining what would otherwise. Like, fucking... So help me fucking God, like... If some of this is... I feel like something's been mapped to, like, fucking player 2 start. Which... just bothers me. Right. Pause. Alright, well, I was pushing that and it wasn't working. But otherwise, I think, you know, there's something kind of here. Ah, the fast forward button. Alright, now don't spawn Gary. I don't want him around. Alright. Alright, stop it please. Alright, let's pause. Oh, they touched my bum! Alright, that's... He touched my bum again! Alright, look, just leave me alone, please. Oh, okay, I am allowed to go other places, that's nice. Look, get back here. You stupid robot child, I'll destroy you. Fucking... Like, is there a way to destroy the door? Like, where they don't come out and bother me no more? Oh. Look. Am I not allowed to go up there or something? Maybe I have to just fucking, I don't know, kill all these things. Maybe I don't have enough gems to use the escalator. Maybe it's a fucking, you know, gem escalator. Maybe Okay. Well, where'd you come from? Alright, let's go this way instead. Alright, I think it's got a power up or something. Oh, okay, I rescued a guy. Alright. So, touching humans, good. Touching robots, bad. This is, you know, an important lesson to learn as we enter the fuckbot future. Oh yeah, the escalator's on. Look. Up I go! Whee! Ah, touch my bum. Honestly, for being more playable than I was ever going to give it credit for. Alright. La Espada Sagrada. I'm surprised, honestly surprised it weren't point-and-click telenovelas, you know. I feel like that's something that could have, like, really just absolutely got a stranglehold on, like, the Latino mum community. The child molesting robot was such a good bit. Rock was really good in that too. Just absolutely dry, completely no-selling it. You're inventing the world's most evil shit. What'd you invent? A robot that molests kids. It's I swear that is like the Spanish Gabriel Morton too. Long ass fucking goddamn credits. Teclado. Juga. Does Juga mean play? Alright, yeah. I'm getting bits together. Alright. This looks like if Marty from like Captain Planet was ever allowed to grow up. Nope. Alright, I have a very I have a long jump. I mean, is it really low? Actually, it might be a little low because of the other night. Like, sound of the game or sound of me? See, now that shouldn't be that low. I don't know. See, it just does this shit. Why is that fucking... Like, because I haven't touched the fucking gain down there. Fucking don't do anything, fucking goddamn. I mean, this game doesn't make any noise, but... Alright. Jump! Shit! Okay, is that something? I feel like I'm missing a button here, you know? Okay, I do have a fire button, but what I'm firing is anyone's fucking guess. Okay, do I have to jump those, or... I'm guessing I gotta go over them. Ah! Go! There we go, look at... yeah, bugger. Alright. Ow. Bit my head a little bit. Okay, so that... There we go. Ow, my head. Alright, now look, I should be able to pick that up. Alright. I don't think I'm allowed to climb and have a fucking thing at the same time. Nope, alright, that doesn't appear to have anything to do with it. I don't even know how I climbed the last one, like. Fucking Jesus. I mean, I won't delete that because it kind of functioned, but it's fiddly. I gotta fiddle with it. Espionage, the computer game. Computer, you say? A game so versatile it can be played at your leisure, or against the clock, but always with pleasure. That's gotta come back. I think that, like, part of every video game, you know, dev team's promotional department should be a poet who should have to come up with some stupid shit for their terrible fucking game. But that's a tomorrow problem. People complaining about how the promotional poetry didn't match the final product, you know. That's what you want. Like, I think it was made by people from South America, which doesn't rule out hard racism on account of there being a fairly, like, significant issue between the, you know, Spanish and, like, the actual fucking, you know, natives, like the fucking Mayans and Aztecs and whatnot. But I think it's, like, it's one of those things where elements of caricature, people will always mistake elements of caricature for some kind of, like, necessarily racist thing. When if you look at even, you know, products from these cultures and places, caricature will also just look like that. So I think generally it's like, you know, if someone drew it and then is like, yeah, look at this guy, he's like, entire people are like weird thieves and idiots, that's racist. I mean, otherwise, maybe just give it a minute. Alright. So Escape from Hell actually wasn't terrible. That's fun. That was fun to know. You know, this was definitely one of the better days. This is the best E day we've had. Like, Eric the Unready wasn't very good. I mean, Erracha was, like, playable. Eradicator was fucking sweet. Ernie's Magic Shapes had Ernie. Delirium, that's good. You know, the Raygors seemed fine, but they were in German, so I'm not gonna fucking deal with that. You know, I got, oh wow, some ESPN coming up tomorrow. Including ESPN Extreme Games. Fucking storming again. Yeah, like, ChatGPT. Oh, there's so many actual useful applications for, like, the machine learning shit. And instead, just a bunch of people who don't... Barely people. I mean, they're just barely people. There's just so little cognition in them, you know. That they're just delighted at the idea that they can make shitty knockoffs of fucking art. Not because they like art in any way, but because they're angry other people like art. This doesn't compute. There's a total lack of depth. No soul. Replicants running around. I mean, even replicants, I think, can probably appreciate art. Alright. So, hey, look at that. 308 members. Alright, that's up. I mean, honestly, that doesn't surprise me about Woolworths. So 308 members, slowly but surely, steadily upward. Remember that, you know, we don't post anything to the Patreon because it's kind of an ugly and awkward site to use for that. It all goes to the website, which is linked on the Patreon, and on the channel, you know, and my Twitter and Amber's Twitter, so. I mean, if you find us and can't find that, I mean, congratulations from getting away from your fucking handlers for long enough to get access to a computer again. And I hope you enjoyed the sounds and moving shapes. But, you know. Ugh. Yeah, so the bulk of the stuff goes there. Amber's had a throat infection or something, which is what she gets for being a giant slut. But you know, you still got me to kick around. I'm gonna try and get some writing done today, which should be easy enough with rain taking out any of the other activities I was planning on getting done. Back kind of hurts. Try and get onto the, if you are on Patreon, try and get onto the Discord, because I got to start using that just in terms of like organizing the subscriber streams. So, you know, we'll try to rotate times just for people who can't get to, you know, the Saturday morning ones. I mean, for now they're starting at Saturday at 10 a.m., but I am willing to shuffle that around a little bit. Just, you know, do them occasionally elsewhere. Yeah, sure, Iclonus. Like, well, I mean, part of the you know, the Saturday streams will be like requests and things. I mean, generally, you know, like again, like I mentioned this the other day, I'm not gonna, don't give me some fucking JRPG that takes 14 hours to get good. I'm not playing your 14-hour fucking JRPG game. The idea is it should be playable, you know, something that makes sense within 2 hours. Doesn't need to be beatable, but like, you know, I'm already doing enough fucking giant slogs and have to pay through the teeth to get me to take on a fucking another one right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you buy me a fucking house, I will, but, you know, that's what we're talking. I mean, that's the funniest part about ChatGPT being more useful for fucking coding, and it's like, I said that at the start, like, regardless of whether or not it could make a fucking picture, I mean, A, you can't copyright it, B, it's all stolen, and C, one of the key parts that these soulless dum-dums miss is, like, people like creators, you know, people use creative sort of elements as a means of connecting to other beings. And so this whole time they're going, oh, your art's useless, you know, learn to code, and it's like, you know, code's a very finite thing that has a material function with yes or no. That's the kind of shit that machines do. Which ones are the Xenosagas? I think I might have played one of those. No, I haven't. I've played something else. Yeah, I'm not playing Xenosaga. Oh, it's made by Monolith. Wait, no, yeah, isn't that the one on Switch? Oh, the fucking... Which was the one on Wii? Because that one I did like, but it goes for like a million years. They are insanely long titles. I will get around to playing through that one day, because I think I got like halfway through. And... Fuck me. Xenogears, that's it. No, wait, Xenogears is the PS1 one. Are they related? Fuck, I didn't know that. Which is the one with Ryan in it? Yeah, no, the PS1 one is, again, is long and there's like big gaps between shit, but it's pretty fun. Is it Xenoblade? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh, Xenogears? Fuck, man. Xenoblade. Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. There we are. Yeah. Like in, what was it? It was like fucking 2012 or something. I was playing that, and it's just like, you know, you're playing for ages, and a lot of stuff's happening. And then I feel like, I mean, part of me's feeling like I'm halfway through the game, and then they introduce this fucking, like, town building element, and I'm just like, how many more mechanics are there in this fucking thing? And that's not to say it's bad, it's just, it's a dauntingly big game. And, you know, like, I'll start in uni again at that point. It's just like, man, I have other shit to do. I can't play, like, you know, some weird JRPG for 8 hours a day. But I did really enjoy Xenoblade. See, I didn't even get up to the nude sword girls. I know the Monado. I didn't know there were nude sword girls in Xenoblade. And when the fuck does that kick in? Is there nipple? Because if there's not nipple, they're not nude. I don't make the rules. You know what? I want to see that, like, fucking... You know, let's push that. No nipple, but, like, camel toe verging on just straight-up vulva. You know? I think we need to reopen negotiations. Nude sword girls is Xenoblade 2. Right. That was one of the mechs or something, isn't it? See, I wanted to play that, but, like, you know, you kind of create a fucking character, and I just find that boring, you know? I think that kind of thwarts a lot of the kind of plot that I go to JRPGs for. Or at least, you know, expression of plot, because the plots are almost always nonsense. Alright, I had me distracted talking about weeb shit. 308 members, the number's gone up by 1. I mean, that's up. Could be better is all I'm saying. You know, provided we get, it's got to get up, it's got to stay up for at least one pay cycle. So I can fucking, you know. Oh, what's the matter, kitty? The thunder scaring you, huh? Come on. What did fucking animals do before humans, you know? When it was fucking thundering. Like, what were they just, you know, just running around outside screaming, I suppose? You got, like, a, you know, my cat was born with a small P where her brain should be. That's kind of her problem. Alright. I gotta tidy the kitchen and make breakfast. So, number go up, 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 number go up. Watch my show or I'll bash your fucking kids.